Okay, folks, we're back here, still working on the same project. We do have the lid formed. It's a little bit shallow, and because fitting it into this bowl was kind of a trial and error deal, I did it off camera, so it's going to fit about like that. I wish it was a little taller, but it isn't. So there again, that's woodworking and wood turning, and we'll make adjustments for it. So I want the lid to be tapered a little bit. So we're going to try and do that here. It's going to be a little bit close because we're going to be right close to the four-jaw chuck, which we can't touch. So we're just going to try and round this off, and it will be very difficult to do anything major to it once we get it seated in its bowl. So let's see what we can do here. Set up our, let's get the face shield on. And I think we'll start with the half-inch gouge. We don't want to take any more off this diameter here because this is actually a little bit too small where it is. So we're still at about 1,000 RPM. I'm not sure what kind of a shape we're looking for here for sure. We may make this kind of a cove. We can move this camera over here a little bit, and perhaps you can see a little bit better what we're doing. Different densities in this. As we cut in here, we have to be mindful that we've undercut the bottom, so we can't get too far in. I think we can go a little bit more. I think we'll try and speed this up a little bit. That's 1,750 RPM. So that's the beauty part of wood turning. I don't know, I kind of like that. This is what you'll see sticking out of the top of the bowl. It'll look something like this. You can't really see much at all. We'll put a finial on here. I think that's about what we're going to be able to do. We could make it just a little more pronounced. mindful that we're working right next to this chuck, and it's going to be at high speed, so we got to be careful. Hard to see there. I think we've got enough room. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Feel pretty good all over here for that matter. The next step is to begin to sand the pieces. And haven't done any of that yet, so I think we'll start here, sand this underside. And for that we'll be using power sander, and we've got 3 grits. We're going to have a 80 grit and a 120 grit and a 220 grit. So I think we'll just stay at this speed, although it's pretty high. Maybe a little better view. Wood like this doesn't have a grain in it, so to speak. It's all kind of mixed up, and of course that's what the beauty part of it is. So we'll give this another shot at 80. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think we'll step up to the next grit. That's a 120. Let's see what we can do with that. That's looking pretty good. We'll get to the final grit here. That's that is 220. What the heck? Well, that's not too bad. I think this is clearances are pretty close. So I don't know for sure how we're going to get this outside. We'll give it a shot with this. Again, we got that 4-jaw chuck sitting there that we can't get too close to, so I think that's not going to be too bad. We'll hit that with the 220 grit. and I think the rest of it we'll be able to get when we reverse chuck it in the bowl itself. That looks pretty good. So we're going to take it off of here. This is what it looks like. And we'll take this, our bowl, put it back in the chuck. Now it has to be sanded also, so we've got a couple minutes left in this segment, so we'll give it a little bit of a shot here, see how that goes. Well, it's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. The white wood in here is soft maple, and it's very easy for it to tear out when you're cutting. So there's some tear out in there, probably stuff that we won't be able to sand out. And we'll give it a shot with our final grit, and we're just down. The control booth is signaling to me. We only got about a minute left here. So, we're going to end this here pretty quick. We got everything just about ready to go. This is going to be our top, and we'll have we'll make a finial that'll set up here like this, and we'll think that this will dress this bowl up some. Anyway. That's going to do it for now. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.